As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Rockstar Freddy runs away. Ruined Roxy stabs Glamrock Helpy in the back with a trident. And there we have our first murder. Head Chef Bot grabs a backpack and retreats, probably full of pizza. Glitch Trap grabs a backpack not realizing it's empty. Get fucked. Jacko Bonnie, Lulbit, and Prize King run away. Mystic Hippo and Ruined Chica both run away. The Blob/Tangle grabs a backpack, but not realizing it's empty. Seems in character. And Toy Mr. Cupcake steps off his podium too soon and blows up. Yeah, not really a single brain cell in that head, huh? Look at those eyes. Not a single thought in there. Crying Child immediately decides fuck the Freddles in particular and kills them as soon as the game begins. My man. That's so fucking funny. Withered Foxy runs away. Ruined Candy Cadet steps off his podium too soon and blows up. Damn. People are gonna be sad about that one. Ruined Monty attacks Lemonade Clown, but Ned Bear protects it, killing Ruined Monty. Alright. Quite the friendship. Pants down. Finds a bag full of explosives. Oh, Plush Trap sets Monty on fire. Alright. Oh, fucking arsonist, aren't ya? Phone Guy sets off an explosive, killing Foxy Bro and Mapbot. Damn, alright. Pit Spring Bonnie, Fruit Punch Clown, and JJ work together to get as many supplies as possible. Psychic friend Fredbear immediately tells Mangle to fuck off. Gregory finds Grim Foxy hiding in the cornucopia, but Grim Foxy kills him. Oh no! I wanted Gregory to last longer. I wanted to see Gregory kill somebody, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That's a little disappointing. Ben kills the plush babies as they try to run. I'm sure a lot of people are happy about that. Happy Frog spears the Nightmare staff bots in the abdomen. Carney immediately tells Oswald's grandmother to fuck off. Endo01 grabs a shovel. He looks like he knows exactly what he's going to do with that shovel. And I'm worried. Jinx the cat takes a handful of throwing knives. Mixes rips a mace out of Elizabeth's hands. Oswald's father takes a handful of throwing knives. I guess he's working with the cat. Comedy Bot sets off an explosive, killing Carnival Nurse. Oh, the staff bots, they're going against each other. Pig Patch, DJ Music Man, and Phone Dude work together to get as many supplies as possible. Funtime Chica throws a knife into OG Music Man's head. Dee Dee runs away from the cornucopia. Uh-oh, how unfortunate. Mr. Hugs finds a backpack full of camping equipment, because that's exactly what a vacuum needs. Shattered Chica and Ruined Sun fight for a bag. Ruined Sun gives up and retreats. Circus Baby kills Phantom BB with his own weapon. What the fuck was the weapon? His sign? His balloon, mayhaps? Withered Golden Freddy immediately tells Shattered Roxy to fuck off. Jacko Chica takes a handful of throwing knives. Cassie Stad, Jeff, and Cassie work together to get as many supplies as possible. Wow, a family and Jeff working together. His father, daughter, and other guy trio all working together. How lovely. Withered Freddy clutches a first aid kit and runs away. Toy Bonnie accidentally steps on a landmine. Nightmare sets an explosive off, killing Glamrock, Chica, Bonnet, and Nightmare Mr. Cupcake. Alright, Nightmare, are you gonna be the Nightmare of this Hunger Games simulator this time? You know what, that would be in character. The princess immediately tells Michael Afton to fuck off. Yendo gathers as much food as he can. Same with Nightmare Freddy. I don't know what they're cooking. Funtime Foxy and Molten Freddy fight Number 1 Crate and Nightmare Fredbear. Number 1 Crate and Nightmare Fredbear survive. What the fuck did you two think was going to happen? Fredbear spears Withered Chica in the abdomen. Pickles the Parrot scares Withered Bonnie away from the cornucopia. Bon Bon runs from the cornucopia. Somehow. Susie finds Old Man Consequences hiding in the cornucopia and kills him. Goddamn, all that trouble to make sure you were included, and you die immediately. Bucket Bob cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. How? Does he just knock off the bucket? Oh, he kicked the bucket! Ben's father rips a mace out of Gabriel's hands. Come on, Ben's dad. You're gonna steal from a dead child? How dare you? Egg Baby also rips a mace out of Mr. Cupcake's hands. I don't know how either of these two are doing either of those actions, but sure. William Afton clutches a first aid kit and runs away. He knows his ass is the first target. As soon as everyone gets a grip and realizes what's going on, he is preparing himself. PizzaBot scares El Chip away from the cornucopia. Security Puppet immediately tells Helpy to fuck off. And finally, Eclipse runs away. Day 1. The princess tries to spearfish with a trident. Phantom Foxy, Pickles the Parrot, and Candy Cadet all track down to kill Golden Withered Freddy. Alright, quite the team here. You know what, I think Pickles will stick with any of the Foxies, if I'm being frank. The Ruined Wind-Up Music Men forces Ruined Chica to kill Egg Baby or Golden Freddy. She refuses to kill, so the Ruined Wind-Up Music Men, the army of the little shits, kills her instead. Listen, girl, keep your morals, I get it. Was that really that hard of a decision? Shadow Freddy, the Meat Arenas, and Rockstar Freddy smoke weed together. I forgot to mention I added some of my own events as made clear by this one. Glitch Trap thinks about home. What's he thinking about? The code? Funtime Mr. Cupcake, Burn Trap, Cassie's dad, and Freddy Fazbear raid Shattered Monty's camp while he is hunting. You guys are bullying the man with no legs. Bon Bon picks flowers. Fritz, Elizabeth, Mystic Hippo, and the Blob raid Nightmare's camp while he is hunting. That doesn't seem smart. Guys! Nightmare Chica tends to Nightmare Eon's wounds. A tender moment. Meanwhile, Yendo stabs Dreadbear in the back with a trident. Phone Dude fishes. That seems in character somehow. Nightmare Endo stalks Toy Chica. Toy Freddy questions his sanity. As do I. Shattered Roxy throws a knife into Mago's chest. The Wind-Up Music Men discover a river, not to be confused with the other shattered, fucked up Wind-Up Music Men that's forcing a Chica to kill somebody. The Scrap Plush Babies receive an explosive from an unknown sponsor. I know a lot of you were saying that Lolbit or some of these others were the sponsors in the previous games. Since Lolbit is actually included this time, I guess it's just Scott Gotham himself giving the Scrap Plush Babies explosives. Withered Foxy overhears Sun and Lolbit talking in the distance. PizzaBot stalks El Chip. What is your deal with this man? Mike's grandmother defeats Indo-02 in a fight, but spares his life. Goddamn. Withered Bonnie, Withered Freddy, and Nightmare Mingle hunt for other tributes. So does Jeff, but alone. Ben and Ruined Freddy declare each other's arch enemies. What happened? Princess Quest Glitch Trap also receives an explosive from Scott Cawthon himself. Oh boy. RWQ catches Nightmare Fredbear off guard and kills him. That sounds like a legendary fight, I'm not gonna lie. Rockstar Foxy, Circus Baby, Scrap Trap, and Susie raid Nightmare Freddy's camp while he is hunting. Why are we all just all of a sudden raiding the Nightmare's camps, huh? Prize King sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. It's the weed. I'm sorry to say, but it's the weed. Springtrap begs Nightmare Bonnie to kill him. He refuses, keeping Springtrap alive. Why? Phone Guy, Comedy Bot, Bonnie, and Oswald all raid William Afton's camp while he's hunting. Good job, everyone. Fantastic. Handstand and Number One Crate work together for the day. Legendary duo. Fritz Smith sets an explosive off, killing Cassie, Glamrock Freddy, and Cassidy. Oh no. The fandom's not going to be happy about this one, Fritz. Including me. Can I never see Glamrock Freddy win in what, or like last more than 2 days in one of these? What's the point of choosing a really funny profile picture if I'm never going to see it? JJ strangles Jacko Cupcake with a rope. I'm not sure how you did that, but sure. Jacko Moon, Innard, Mike, and Gabrielle raid Henry in Ellie's camp while he is hunting. And he probably would have some tools. Lemonade Clown and Nightmare Balloon Boy split up to search for resources, you know, the classic duo. Jacko Chica, Balloon Boy, and Hand Unit start fighting, but Balloon Boy runs away as Jacko Chica kills Hand Unit. Yeah, that is exactly how I imagine that scenario going down. Miss Meacham injures herself. Nixus sets DD on fire with a Molotov. Uh-oh, how unfortunate! The Wet Floor Bots forces Grim Foxy to kill the Mimic or Ben's father, and he decides to kill Ben's father? Yeah? Was that the decision you made? Marionette chases the staff bots. Not sure why. Spring Bonnie thinks about home. Meanwhile, Mr. Hugs, the Glamrock Endos, and Scrap Baby all smoke weed together. Michael Schmidt Afton, the Crying Child, Charlie, and Nightmare Foxy all form a suicide pact, killing themselves. This one's sad, actually. What the fuck? Also, hi, Nightmare Foxy. What the fuck are you doing here? Pit Spring Bonnie discovers a cave. He's going to make it into a giant ball pit, I'm sure. Jeremy Fitzgerald questions his sanity. Ruined Foxy, Psychic from Fredbear, and Moon start fighting, but Psychic from Fredbear runs away as Ruined Foxy kills Moon. You know what? That seems like a very interesting fight. I'd pay to watch that. Head Chef Bot searches for firewood, most likely to cook up a pizza pie. Helpy stabs Phantom Freddy in the back with a trident. I imagine it would go right through him, but you know what? It's the thought that counts. Eclipse, Foxy, and Oswald's father all smoke weed together. You know what? If I had the opportunity to smoke weed with, an animatronic fox and an animatronic sun moon thing, I, too, would take the opportunity. Meanwhile, Vanessa and Mr. Cupcake declare each other as arch enemies. What does Vanessa have against the Cupcake? What does the Cupcake have against Vanessa? Shattered Chica runs away from Phantom Mingle. Hopi attacks Fanny, but she manages to escape. Ned Bear attacks Fred Bear, but he manages to escape. He wants the fucking title of the best bear. He is jealous? I don't quite appreciate it. Phantom Chica attempts to climb a tree, but falls to her death. And at the same time, Happy Frog falls into a pit and dies. 43 cannon shots can be heard in the distance, and I'm sure that's not even half of them. I'm not reading all of that, alright? I'm just not. You know who died, I know who died. Alright, let's just proceed. Mr. Can Do and Shattered Monty tell stories about themselves to each other. Scrap Trap fends Fritz Smith, Vanessa, and Phantom Minkle away from his fire. Jacko Moon, Elizabeth Afton, Endo02, and Egg Baby tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. You know what? I think Jacko Moon would be very good at that. DJ Music Man, Ruined Roxy, Number 1 Crate, and Helpy all tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. And Plush Trap, Gabriel, Funtime Chica, and Princess Quest Glitch Trap all do the same. Nightmare Freddy and Rockstar Foxy talk about the tribute still alive. The Glamrock Endos convince Jeff to snuggle with them. The Mimic dies of hunger. The Mimic dies of hunger? Hello? The princess stays awake all night. Marionette, Funtime Mr. Cupcake, and Rockstar Chica start fighting, but Funtime Mr. Cupcake runs away as Marionette kills Rockstar Chica. While that's going down, Lefty and Oswald declare each other as arch enemies. Zor and Tape Girl tell stories about themselves to each other. Freddy Fazbear questions his sanity. Gabriel, William Afton, and Yendo get into a fight. Yendo triumphantly kills them both. You know what? We had to sacrifice a child, but it's okay because many more children's lives were saved. Everyone applaud Yendo. Fritz catches Prize King off guard and kills him. Circus Baby and the Scrap Plush Babies tell stories about themselves to each other. Yeah, I also probably would be interested in having a conversation with a horde of fucked up little plushies of myself. I think I would have some questions. Especially if they were sentient. Comedy Bot, Glitch Trap, Chica, and Springtrap all tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. You know what? I think this would have good ghost stories. I think they do. I would like to listen in. Roxanne Wolf convinces Foxy to snuggle with her. I can hear the shippers coming. I can hear them coming. I'm just going to ignore it. Shattered Roxy destroys the mid-arena's supplies while they are asleep. That's so slay of you. I also hate the mid-arenas. Withered Freddy defeats Cassie's dad in a fight but spares his life. He just wanted a good brawl. Toy Chica tends to Henry in Lily's wounds. A little bit quietly hums. Security Puppet stabs the Blob/Tangle while their backs are turned. Fruit Punch Clown tries to treat its infection. The Bitty Babs cry themselves to sleep. Nightmare Mangle receives an explosive. Scott, you've gotta start being more picky about who gets an explosive. Sparky fends Mystic Hippo, Jacko Chica, and Nightmare On away from his fire. You know what? I don't blame him for the nightmares, but come on, Mystic Hippo, she's so nice. I think. Candy Cadet, Jinx the Cat, Ben, RWQ, and Jeremy all sleep in shifts. Phantom Marionette spears Ruined Sun in the abdomen. Nightmare Balloon Boy and Regular Balloon Boy huddle for warmth. That's so nice. I wonder how long this niceness will last before they scheme to steal everyone's batteries. Helpy also receives an explosive. Alright, Scott, we're just handing off explosives to anyone out. Handstand, Golden Freddy, and both of the phone guys tell each other ghost stories to lighten the mood. The wet floor bots start a fire. Guys, that's like the opposite of your job. Lemonade Clown, Ruined Freddy, and Nightmare Bonnie smoke weed together. How the fuck is Ruined Freddy smoking weed? It's from his stomach hatch, I guess? Rockstar, Freddy, Bonnie, and Eddard discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Ruined Moon begs Withered Foxy to kill him, but he refuses, keeping Ruined Moon alive. Meanwhile, Eclipse convinces Glamrock's Bonnie to snuggle with them. Oh no! Bonnie, you moved on from Glamrock Freddy so fucking quickly. How dare you? Glamrock Freddy is slowly grieving your death in the can, and you immediately cuddle up with Eclipse the day after Freddy dies. I see how it is. Burntrap poisons Sun's drink, but mistakes it for his own and dies. Yeah. That's about as much relevancy as he had in the game. Chip defeats Rockstar Bonnie in a fight but spares his life. Carney is awoken by nightmares. I'm just imagining the nightmare animatronics just poking him awake. Phantom Foxy is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. That's a little bit ironic. Ruined Bonnie tends to his wounds. Pickles the Parrot cooks his food before putting his fire out. I don't know how the fuck he's doing any of that. Funtime Freddy, Pigpatch, and Nightmare sleep in shifts. I am a little bit scared of this group. The Wind-Up Music Men begs the staff bots to kill him. They refuse, keeping the Wind-Up Music Men alive. Meanwhile, the ruined Wind-Up Music Men are having the time of their lives holding hands with the pizza bot. Withered Bonnie cooks his food before putting his fire out. I don't know how you plan on eating that food without a face, but you do you. Mike's grandmother sets an explosive off, killing Fredbear, Mike, and Jacko Bonnie. You killed your grandson because of your hatred for Fredbear. Jesus. Day 2. That was all within the same day, by the way. Withered Freddy and Orville Elephant declare each other as arch enemies. Jacko Chica overhears Rockstar Bonnie and Oswald's father talking in the distance. Shattered Monty picks flowers. Chip begs Mr. Hugs to kill him. He refuses, keeping Chip alive. Springtrap attacks DJ Music Man, but he manages to escape. Sun attacks Funtime Mr. Cupcake, but he manages to escape. Tape Girl injures herself. Innard receives a hatchet. Scott, come on! Nightmare Bonnie poisons Funtime Freddy's drink. He drinks it and dies. Yendo begs Pickles the Parrot to kill him. He refuses, keeping Yendo alive. The Minorinas defer to Oswald's grandmother's attention and run away. That seems in character. Sparky tries to sleep through the entire day. Glitch Trap picks flowers. Susie sprains her ankle while running away from Grim Foxy. Yeah, that seems canon. Nightmare Freddy eats popcorn as he watches Ruined Roxy and Ruined DJ Music Man bicker. Roxanne Wolf and Phantom Marionette track down and kill Ruined Bonnie. God damn. Roxy, just finish the job off for Monty, why don't ya? Ruined Glamrock Bonnie's having the worst time. Meanwhile, Glamrock Bonnie constructs a shack. Bonnie spears Phantom Foxy in the abdomen. Is this the second Phantom we've had speared in the abdomen? How is everyone stabbing all of these phantoms? The princess sets off an explosive, killing Chip and Foxy. Mike's grandmother, Oswald, Funtime Chica, and Mixes track down and kill Nightmare Chica. You know what? They had to work together to bring down a large force. That makes sense. Eclipse bashes Pigpatch's head in with a mace. Fruit Punch Clown catches Spring Bonnie off guard and kills them. I'm imagining, like, the Fruit Punch Clown minigame, but, like, replace the rowdy children with Spring Bonnie. you see the vision, right? Nightmare On tends to egg the baby's wounds. Dylan Cooper kills Withered Foxy while he's resting. Shattered Chica ambushes Ed Chefbot and kills him. Jesus. Lolbit, Withered Bonnie, Carney, Helpy, and Henry all hunt for other tributes. Jinx the cat bashes Freddy Fazbear's head against a rock several times. Jesus. I underestimated the fucking cat. I didn't, but I did. The mascot of the franchise was killed by a cat. Toy Chica attacks Mr. Can-Do, but he manages to escape. Fanny diverts Nightmare's attention and runs away. Mr. Hippo, Jacko Moon, and JJ get into a fight. Jacko Moon triumphantly kills them both. Psychic friend Fredbear and Nightmare Endo declare each other as arch enemies. We're the complete opposites in terms of design, so I guess. Elizabeth Afton begs Lefty to kill her. He reluctantly obliges, killing Elizabeth Afton. Ballora strangles Mr. Cupcake with a rope. Again, this is like the second Cupcake we've seen strangled. I don't know how the fuck that works. Helpy and Ben work together for the day. Finally, Helpy can fulfill his purpose by helping somebody. Shattered Roxy and Jeff hunt for other tributes. Vanessa begs Cassie Stad to kill her. He reluctantly obliges, killing Vanessa. RWQ, Security Puppet, Chica, Nightmare Balloon Boy, and Miss Meacham track down and kill Scrap Baby. Mystic Hippo, Shadow Freddy, Pit Spring Bonnie, and Bon Bon raid the Wet Floor Bots camp while they are hunting. The wind-up Music Man tends to the Scrap Baby's wounds. You know what? These fucked up little shits are working together. I think that's lovely, but also terrifying. And finally, Mike's sister works with the staff bots to hunt for other tributes. 28 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. I don't fucking know how many people are left. You know who died, I know who died. Let's just move on. Night 2. DJ Music Man kills Comedy Bot with his own weapon. Susie, Carney, and Nightmare discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. I think Carney's putting in bets. Nightmare On and Phantom Mangle hold hands. Funtime Chica and Ruined Freddy talk about the tributes still alive. Fruit Punch Clown receives fresh food. Scott, why are you giving the fucking Fruit Punch Clown fresh food? Give it to Pizza Bot. Scrap Tract stabs Shadow Freddy while his back is turned. Again, how are you guys stabbing the fucking shadows and phantoms? I don't... Alright. Pit Spring Bonnie shoots an arrow into Grim Foxy's head. Sparky looks at the night sky. Plush Trap tends to ruin the Music Man's wounds. Number 1 crate. Henry, Emily, and Son sleep in shifts. Yeah. Dream team right here. Mr. Hugs receives an explosive. Scott, why are you giving a vacuum an explosive? Endo01 and Jinx the cat declare each other as arch enemies. Endo saw what happened to Freddy. He's like, I want nothing to do with that goddamn cat. I swear to God, if Jinx ends up winning, I think that'd be the funniest possibility. Funtime Mr. Cupcake defeats Jeremy in a fight but spares his life. Orville Elephant thinks about winning. Panstam goes to sleep. Helpy defeats Mixes in a fight but spares its life. Hold on. Shut the fuck up, Panstam. What are these two doing? Balloon Boy and Nightmare Mingle sleep in shifts. Not the duo we wanted, but certainly the duo we needed, I think. Meanwhile, Springtrap passes out from exhaustion. Oswald's grandmother sets an explosive off, killing Bonnie, Mike's grandmother, and Innard. What is up with these murderous grandmothers. Rockstar Bonnie sees a fire and stays hidden. I think that is the result of his brethren getting blown to smithereens. Oswald's mother sees a fire but stays hidden. She knows. She knows what Nana is doing. Nightmare Indo, the Scrap Plush Babies, and Mystic Hippo all cheerfully sing songs together. Marionette, Dylan Cooper, Phone Dude, and Tape Girl track down and kill Indo 02. Withered Bonnie and Ruined Roxy talk about the tribute still alive. You know, the faceless guys, they gotta stick together. Lefty questions his sanity. Shattered Chica lets the princess into her shelter. The wet floorbots convince Toy Freddy to snuggle with them. Nightmare Bonnie quietly hums. Jeff, Rockstar Foxy, and Ned Bear sleep in shifts. I think Jeff is the person I've seen make the most allies, which is interesting. Yendo destroys Candy Cadet's supplies while he's asleep. It's just a pile of candy. Nightmare Balloon Boy and Mr. Can-Do hold hands. Day 3. Psychic friend Fredbear dies of hypothermia. What a fan-fucking-tastic start there, Day 3. Jinx the Cat receives medical supplies from Scott Cawthon. I don't know what the fuck the cat's gonna do with that, but sure. Ned Bear cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. It's probably because he cannot outdo Fredbear because Fredbear has already been killed by somebody's grandma. Phone Guy camouflages himself in the bushes. Lefty and Toy Chica declare each other as arch enemies. Ballora taints Ruined Freddy's food, killing him. I don't know how the fuck he ate that. Did he just shove it into his stomach and hope it worked? Because they did. Chica, the Glamrock Indos, and Rockstar Freddy hunt for other tributes. Plush Trap sets off an explosive, killing Glamrock Bonnie, Vanny, Henry Emily, and Fritz Smith. Marionette and Phantom Mangle fight Nightmare and Sparky. Nightmare and Sparky survive. Again, what the fuck did you two think was going to happen? Shattered Chica is pricked by thorns while picking berries. That seems the character. Withered Freddy sets off an explosive, killing Candy Cadet, Nightmare Bonnie, and Funtime Mr. Cupcake. Zor shoots an arrow at Nightmare Balloon Boy's head. I'm sure she's determined to be the last remaining balloon child. The staff bots attack Oswald's grandmother, but she manages to escape, which is very impressive considering that army. Miss Meacham forces Mike's sister to kill Pit, Spring Bonnie, or Lemonade Clown. She decides to kill Pit, Spring Bonnie. That is the correct choice. Fritz severely slices Egg Baby with a sword. Pickles the parrot sprains his ankle while running away from the wet floorbots. How? You don't have feet! And you can fly! Mix's trap kills Springtrap. Wow. The irony. The mean arenas beg for Bon Bon to kill them. He reluctantly obliges killing the mean arenas. Was it reluctant? I think he secretly wanted to. The princess eats popcorn as she watches Cardi and Ruined Moon bicker. Man, that is... I imagine that is an intense argument. Nightmare Indo steals from Shattered Roxy while she isn't looking, which is all of the time. She can't see. Finally, Withered Bonnie and Hopi hunt for other tributes. Quite the duo. 24 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Night 3. It hasn't even been 3 days yet. Pickles the parrot questions his sanity. I am too. Mr. Hug silently snaps Golden Freddy's neck. Maybe Toy Freddy did have something to worry about. God damn. Nightmare lets Ben into his shelter. I wouldn't go in there if I were you, Ben. Wind up Music Man and build DJ Music Man. Hold hands. That's lovely. Ballora kills Toy Chica as she tries to run. Wasn't this like a conflict in one of the previous Hunger Games simulations? Where these two just fucking hated each other. Susie poisons Rockstar Foxy's drink but mistakes it for her own and die. You are a ghost, but also he's a robot. Why are there... Neither of you are drinking anything. Indo01 attempts to climb a tree but falls on Mystic Hippo, killing them both. RWQ taints Maskbot's food, killing him. Helpy begs Oswald to kill him. He refuses, keeping Helpy alive. Rockstar Freddy and Bon Bon work together to drown Roxanne Wolf. I guess Bon Bon will just work with any sort of Freddy, huh? Chica and Ruined Moon hold hands. Sun, Circus Baby, and Security Puppet get into a fight. Security Puppet triumphantly kills them both. Jinx the Cat and Lemonade Clown huddle for warmth. That's cute. Yindo strangles Cardi with a rope. Tape Girl, the Bitty Babs, and Nightmare Mangle cheerfully sing songs together. Oswald's mother begs the Glamrock Indos to kill her. They reluctantly oblige, killing Oswald's grandmother. Was there any reluctancy in that? I think they would have do it without hesitation. Scraptrap stabs Sparky with a tree branch, otherwise known as his arm. Day 4. Mr. Hugs dies of hypothermia. Lefty ambushes Jeremy and kills him. The Wet Floorbots, Oswald, and Chatter Chica get into a fight. The Wet Floorbots triumphantly kill them both. I mean, they are going against an army, so that makes sense, but damn. Scraptrap stalks Plushtrap. He's probably really confused about that one. Phone Dude runs away from Balloon Boy. DJ Music Man kills Rockstar Foxy while he is resting. Hand Stan accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Phone Guy receives an explosive. Scott, you're not subtle. The Princess and the Baby Babs track down and kill Oswald's father. The Wind-Up Music Man spears Glitch Trap in the abdomen. I don't know how you spear a glitch in the abdomen. Again, same question with the phantoms and shadows and whatnot, but you know what? Slay. Quite literally. Ruined Roxy, Jinx the cat, and Number 1 Crate get into a fight. Number 1 Crate triumphantly kills them both. No, Jinx! Damn it! I wanted the cat to win. Xor shoots an arrow into Funtime Chica's head. Phantom Marionette beg for the Scrap Plush babies to kill her. They reluctantly oblige, killing the Phantom Marionette. Again, I don't think it'd be reluctant. Dylan Cooper unknowingly eats toxic berries. Shattered Roxy injures herself. Girl, you're already injured, you're fine. Mike's sister eats popcorn as she watches L-Chip and Ballora bicker. I wonder what their fight will be about. 25 cannon shots in the distance. Immediately, Night 4 begins. Shattered Monty throws a knife into Oswald's grandmother's chest. Jeff sets an explosive off, killing the Scrap Plush babies, Pizza Bot, the Princess, and Toy Freddy. Jeff has had enough. Yindo, Helpy, and the Glamrock Indos get into the fight. The Glamrock Indos triumphantly kill them both. Again, not surprising, this is an army after all. Bon Bon convinces Lefty to snuggle with him. You know what? Lefty resembles Freddy. Lolbit thinks about winning. Xor poisons Rockstar Bonnie's drink. He drinks it and dies. A Balloon Boy cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. See what your bullying has done. Nightmare Freddy begs for Fritz to kill him. He refuses, keeping Nightmare Freddy alive. What do you expect? He is a dead ghost child. I don't think he could kill you, even if he wanted to. Withered Bonnie convinces Jekyll Moo not to kill him, only to kill him instead. Betrayal. Ballora poisons Fruit Punch Clown's drink. It drinks it, and it dies. She just went up there and just poisoned the Fruit Punch inside. Bam, dead. Shattered Roxy stabs DJ Music Man while his back is turned. Ruined Moon poison spins drink. He drinks it and dies. Helpy dies from hypothermia. You are a digital program. I guess computers can freeze, I suppose. Nixus, Number 1 Crate, and Wind-Up Music Man all get into a fight. Number 1 Crate triumphantly kills them both somehow. Cassie's dad convinces Phone Guy to snuggle with him. Scraptrap sees a fire and stays hidden. He has trauma. Nightmare dies of an infection. Hello? Day 5. Chica pushes the staff boss off a cliff during a night fight. You go, girl. Ballora strangles the Glamrock Indos with a rope. Again. You go, girl. Eclipse scares Princess Glitch Trap off. The ruined Wind-Up Music Men explore the arena. They're all just scattering around. Night Marion pushes Plushtrap off a cliff during a knife fight. Security Puppet kills. You know what? I'm gonna try to pronounce this fucker's full name just to honor them. RWQFSFASXC. As they try to run. Jacko Chica begs Bon Bon to kill her. He refuses, keeping Jacko Chica alive. Again, how the fuck would he do that? Nightmare Indo attacks Jeff, but he manages to escape. Man, Jeff's doing a great job. I'm so proud of him. Number 1 Crate strangles Gabriel with a rope, goddamn. Lefty kills Withered Freddy with his own weapon. Mr. Can-Do sets an explosive off, killing Fritz and Cassie's dad. Man, the fucking trash gang are going off tonight, huh? Nightmare Mangle pushes Phone Dude off a cliff during a knife fight. Pickles the Parrot constructs a shack. How? 26 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Night 5. We have reached the 5th night in 5 Nights at Freddy's. Pickles the Parrot, Security Puppet, and Ruined Moon track down Kill Chica. I should stop believing in people, because every time I have high hopes for anyone in particular, the game hears it and it's like, oh, you want this person to do well? Fuck you. El Chip eats popcorn as he watches Jeremy Fitzgerald and Orville Elephant bicker. Nightmare Indo, Mr. Can-Do, and Scrap Trap start fighting, but Mr. Can-Do runs away as Nightmare Indo kills Scrap Trap. Nightmarion kills Phone Guy for his supplies. You know what? Phone Guy lasted a lot longer than I thought he would. Mike's sister, Lefty, and Lemonade Cloud all smoke weed together. Alright. Sure. Day 6, Princess Quest, Glitch Trap, and Rockstar Freddy work together for the day. Wet floor bots see smoke rising in the distance. Guess what? It's the Bitty Babs, Mike's sister, and Bon Bon smoking weed together. Is this the second group you've smoking weed with, Mike's sister? Oh my god! Number 1 crate, Jacko, Chica, and Xor also smoke weed together. There is so much weed happening right now. Meanwhile, Nightmarion and Orville Elephant work together to drugs in the security puppet. This is quite the scene. Jeff accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Withered Bonnie and Jeremy Fitzgerald put their differences aside and work together to hunt for other tributes. Mr. Can-Do sets an explosive off, killing Shattered Roxy, Tape Girl, and Lefty. If one of the fucking trash gang members ends up being the murder hobo of this Hunger Games simulation, I think I'm gonna shit upon it. Ruined Moon kills Lemonade Clown as it tries to run. Nightmare Mangle dies from thirst. 10 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. We're going down to like more normal numbers, it seems. Night 6. Bon Bon kills Rockstar Freddy as he tries to run. Damn, you are turning on the Freddys all of a sudden. Alright. Princess Quest Glitch Trap attacks the ruined wind-up music men, but Jacko Chica protects them, killing Princess Quest Glitch Trap. This was incredibly hard to read. God damn. Nightmarion, Ballora, Eclipse, and Withered Bonnie track down to kill ruined DJ Music Man. A. It would take an army to kill him. B. I'm so glad Withered Bonnie finally got to kill someone. He's been itching to do it for a while. Shattered Monty, number 1 crate, and Mr. Can-Do get into a fight. Mr. Can-Do triumphantly kills them both. Oh boy, the trash gang members are turning on each other. That doesn't seem good. Day 7. Withered Bonnie forces Ballora to kill Bon Bon or Nightmare Freddy. She decides to kill Bon Bon, which would be the easier option. But damn. From your own location. Also, damn, Withered Bonnie, he is just bloodthirsty for the past couple of days, huh? Jacko Chica severely slices the Bitty Babs with a sword. Meanwhile, Mr. Can-Do stabs Orville Elephant with a tree branch. Oh, how fun. Night 7. Nightmare Indo and the Wet Floor Bots hold hands. Nightmare Freddy cries himself to sleep. El Chip, Pickles the Parrot, and Nightmarion smoke weed together. These are completely different nights everyone's having. Jeremy Fitzgerald, Eclipse, and Withered Bonnie track down and kill Mr. Can-Do. They see the threat that is trash in the gang, and they agree. They have to put their differences aside and get rid of the threat. The ruined wind-up music men convince Xor not to kill them, only to kill her instead. Uh-oh, how unfortunate. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and minerals from the tribute's families. Here we have the feast. Pickles the Parrot decides not to go. Withered Bonnie shoots an arrow into Nightmarion's head. Eclipse stabs the ruined wind-up music men in the backs with a trident. El Chip and Mike's sister decide not to go. Ballora and Nightmare Freddy also decide not to go. Meanwhile, the Wet Floor Bots and Nightmare Indo decide to work together to get more supplies, and Wilbit throws a knife into Jeremy Fitzgerald's chest. Miss Meacham stuffs a bundle of dry clothing into a backpack before sprinting away, and Jacko Chica decides, no, I don't want to go. Day 8. Mike's sister kills El Chip as he tries to run. Jacko Chica kills Pickles the parrot with his own weapon. God damn, this parrot has gotten so far. I think he's outlived his entire crew, like the rest of the rock stars. I'm impressed with the little bird, I'm not gonna lie. Unfortunately, he was killed by a bigger bird. The wet floorbots suffer from a spring lock failure and die. Eclipse stabs Nightmare Indo with a tree branch. There's a lot of tree branches being used in the past few days, huh? Miss Meacham unknowingly eats toxic berries, and Ballora dies of an infection. 11 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Night 8. Lilbit falls into a frozen lake and drowns, meanwhile everyone else is sleeping in shifts and working together. So, we're down to the final 5. Jacko Chica, Mike's sister, Eclipse, Withered Body, and Nightmare Freddy. I don't think I could have guessed that these are the final 5 in a million years. Nor do I have any guess on who the fuck is going to win. Let's just continue on. Day 9. Nightmare Freddy bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Eclipse taints Mike's sister food, killing her. Jacko Chica ambushes Withered Bonnie and kills him. Meaning, the final 2 is Eclipse versus Jacko Chica. Who will be the ultimate FNAF character? Well, let's proceed to find out. Okay, shut the fuck up about the following tributes. I'm not gonna read them, I promise. Jacko Chica dies trying to escape the arena, meaning the winner is Eclipse from Security Breach Ruin. Boy, oh boy, that was he killed 6 people? Ballora killed 7? You know what, I should stop being surprised about who killed... You know what, it'll tell me on the next slide. Congratulations, Eclipse. You survived for so long. You had maybe like 2 lines of dialogue in the game series, but I'm very happy for you. Who's the first to die? 182 characters. 182 characters. Never ask me to do something this big again. I'm not- oh my god. Mr. Can-Do ended up being our murder hobo. I was not expecting the trash gang to turn on us like this, but you know what? Alright. I should have known, honestly, just looking at his eyes. He certainly can do anything, I suppose.
181 people died in the Five Nights at Freddy's Hunger Games, and I do not know the gender breakdown because, I mean, there was just mostly just animatronics, actual people, some children, and that one kill. I just don't know who else died. With the runtime of 61 minutes, we had a kill on average about every 20.22 seconds. I'll give the Golden Chainsaw Award for the coolest kill to the Freddles, because of how it happened, because the crying child decided to kill them immediately is just incredibly funny, including for a Hunger Games simulator. Dull Machete for lamest kill has lots to choose from. I'm just gonna give it to Nightmare, who just died of an infection. He's better than that.